Niall Horan might have just hinted at joining Louis Tomlinson as a guest judge on The X Factor. Okay, so it might not be a full 1D reunion, but hey, we'll take 2 out of the 5. It's been quite the eventful few weeks for One Direction fans as Louis Tomlinson revealed last month that he'd be returning to the X Factor stage as a main judge for the upcoming season, and more recently, Louis' fellow bandmate Niall Horan might have just also confirmed a guest hosting gig right alongside him. Louis recently spoke out about his new endeavor being on the other side of the panel, saying, quote, "I've done the show, I can empathize with and understand people in that situation. It just made a lot of sense for me. Development is something I've always been interested in. It's important to have someone who has been through the process." Niall was quick to jump on Twitter and congratulate Louis on the opportunity in a follow-up tweet that read, quote, "Absolutely delighted for you, Louis. Going back home to the X Factor, but as a judge this time. Huge news at Simon." As if this touching moment wasn't enough to hit you in the feels, Directioners were hit with even more exciting news. Niall held a fan Q&A on Instagram earlier this week, and when asked if he would like to join or visit Louis on the show, he replied, quote, "Of course. Can't wait to go down and see him in action." The only thing better than one member of One Direction on the judging panel is 2. Well, the best thing would be all 5, but we won't be too picky. Also circulating Twitter is a list that appears to have the judging schedule for this season of The X Factor, and sure enough, Niall is listed right next to Louis for the show in Portugal. One fan tweeted, quote, "What the F is this? I'm screaming Louis and Niall in Portugal?" The X Factor has yet to release an official statement about Niall joining the season, but we have our fingers crossed that this reunion happens one way or another. Alright guys, it's time for me to turn it over to you. What are your thoughts on Niall making a guest appearance on The X Factor? Leave all your thoughts and feelings down in the comment section below. And then when you're done with that, make sure to click right over here for another new video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channels. As always, I'm your host at Renee Ariel on Instagram, and I'll see you next time.